could have predicted that people were going to say this. It's CinemaCon. You know, CinemaCon when Avengers 4 or Avengers 3, I can't remember, it was that long ago, where there was going to be a huge ass trailer drop there. So what am I on about? People are now thinking that the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer is going to drop at CinemaCon during a 3-hour panel, which is very, very interesting. So what is good, YouTube? WashU here. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos. Check us out on Instagram at WashU. If you want to see the face behind the voice, also check us out on Twitter, WashUG, aka WashU. So CinemaCon 2021 is scheduled to include a 3-hour presentation by Sony about their upcoming films and a screening of Shang-Chi by Marvel Studios. But that doesn't mean it's just Sony having the 3-hour panel, does it? Well, the way I've read it and the way it's worded, that doesn't actually mean that. So there's a website called comicbook.com, and there's an article saying fans are hoping that they get the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer there. What is interesting is no cameras are allowed, no phones are allowed. This is not an event for the public. CinemaCon, it's for cinemas where no footage will leak online, which is interesting. So the fans could be a situation like D23. So let's say we do get a Spider-Man No Way Home trailer at CinemaCon. Just like D23, it won't leak online. And even if it does leak online, you want a 4K presentation of the trailer. You don't want a potato quality 420p variation. But personally, guys, based on personal experience and for doing this for multiple years, this happened back with Avengers 3 or Avengers 4. I can't remember. It's that long ago where nothing happened. Literally nothing happened. There was a description of something that came out, but it was later disproved. So it doesn't mean we're getting anything, but people are thinking it's going to be at CinemaCon, which, don't get me wrong, guys, it very well could be, but I don't really think it is. And if we don't get a trailer by the end of the month, CinemaCon being the 23rd of August, I believe, then this movie is 100% verified, confirmed to be delayed. Now, yes, Venom Let There Be Carnage is in post-production and should be coming out September the 24th, but so is Shang-Chi. Now, if we don't get a trailer by September, you should presume one of the following. The trailer is the post-credit scene for Venom Let There Be Carnage, or Spider-Man No Way Home is actually being delayed. It's still slated for December the 17th, but I don't honestly believe it's coming out now, because if you look at the box office, Black Widow flopped. Now, a lot of people on video goes, no, it didn't flop. It did flop. It flopped because it had a budget of $200 million, marketing $100 million. They did the marketing twice for the movie. The theater takes half the cut from the theatrical numbers. So yeah, Black Widow flopped because it would have had to make at least $500 million. Jungle Cruise is flopping. Everything's flopping. So they're not going to drop their billion-dollar franchise if the market isn't ready for it. The same with, they did say coming this fall, and you Americans are like, yeah, this fall means September. Cool, bro. Sit down. If it was coming out in September, they would say September. They wouldn't say this fall. This fall implies a massive window of months to come out. But it's very weird how the official Venom Twitter page, Instagram page, and Sony website are all saying this fall and no official release date. So I don't think we're getting Venom next month. I also don't think Spider-Man No Way Home is coming out this year. I believe it's going to be delayed till March, February-ish, maybe longer, because they can't do this. Is Spider-Man. This is the biggest franchise in the world. When it comes to merchandise, that is Marvel. They make all the money from it. Theatrical, box office, that's Sony. But Spider-Man is the biggest superhero in the world when it comes to merchandise. So Sony are not going to drop this movie or the movie trailer until they 100,000% know it's happening. We already know this. The head of Sony said literal months ago, we are not dropping any movies until the cinema is back to normal. Hence why Morbius has been delayed till next year. So we are not going to see this Spider-Man trailer. But we got the Carnage trailer this week. Yeah, you got the Carnage trailer this week. That's because we've already had trailer 1. Trailer 1 for Spider-Man needs to make so much of a big impact that it crashes that it makes the internet break, and they don't want to have a trailer come out then delay the movie and it's like 7 months later. No, because that just be a bad situation. Even though every single YouTuber under the sun has been covering this subject for the last 2 years, ever since they announced the movie, pretty much, which is kind of hilarious when you think about it. But it is very interesting how there's no actual trailer for this movie still, which tells us the movie is pretty much delayed. The trailer's actually finished now, but where is the trailer? So if we don't get it at CinemaCon later this month, then it's a pretty much a gimme that Spider-Man No Way Home is definitely being delayed. But we know this because if Venom 2 gets delayed, Spider-Man No Way Home will get delayed. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at WashU. Check us out on Twitter, WashUG. And I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.